Sold it, sold it, sold it. $600,000. Thank you. Hi, I'm Joe Wilson, president of Wilson Auctioneers Incorporated. I'm happy to have David Brewer, our executive broker, and my son-in-law that's here with us today. And we're here just to talk about the auction business and how it works.
Sure, Joe. All the time people ask, how do I get involved in one of these auctions? Where do I find out about an auction?
Or how do I buy an auction?
How do I buy an auction?
Exactly.
And what are the qualifications to buy an auction? So we need to talk about exactly how to do that and how these properties are available for everyone in the public. And there's just a few criteria that they need to go off of, and that's it. And they can be ready to be a buyer.
Exactly. You know, people talk to us all the time, especially buyers, now that that's what we're kind of talking about. You know, how do I buy at auction, or what do I do, or how do I get qualified, all of that. It's so simple, because basically what a buyer needs to do is their homework.
Right.
As you well know, you don't want to show up and not know what you're bidding on.
Sure.
So it's just a matter of doing your homework, making sure you have your finances available. And people ask all the time, well, you know, if you get a large amount of earnest money, or whatever the earnest money is, do I get that back if it doesn't close? That kind of thing.
Sure, and that is one thing. You know, when you sign an offer and acceptance contract at auction, you're buying the property as is, where is, with no contingencies, and you do have 30 days to close the transactions, but there is no out clauses or anything else. So you got to know going into it, you're prepared that you're an able and willing buyer. The good thing that you can know is that we've already done all the title work. You're buying a property that is free and clear. So buyers know, hey, if I purchase this property at auction, it's not a bankruptcy. There's not liens out there that I'm going to have to pay for a year or two from now. There's nothing like that. So you get title insurance and a warranty deed from the sellers for your transaction. And
you know, David, that's the main thing a buyer is interested in. Am I going to buy something that's got a bunch of issues?
Right.
And that's the good thing about, we do all of that title work prior to auction day.
Sure.
So when a buyer shows up, we can look them in the eye and say, look, you're buying this property free and clear, no liens, no mortgages, no encumbrances, no back taxes. And you're getting title insurance and a warranty deed at closing, which title insurance, obviously, some folks may not know, but insures your interest in that property, which makes it a no-brainer for a buyer. The buyer just needs to make sure that they can get the financing and close within 30 days, and do their homework, do their due diligence, and if you do that, you know, we have people that have bought, 30, 40, 50 properties from us. Sure. They do it on a regular basis. So it's a great way to buy, and it's a great way to sell.
Another thing that a lot of buyers are taking advantage of now that they may not have used to back in 1960 when you guys started was making offers prior to the auction.
You're talking about how old I am now.
No, not how old you are, but when you guys started it, you know, the internet obviously wasn't around. Advertising didn't hit, you know, everyone as quickly as it does now. People nowadays, they see a property listed, they see a sign go up for an auction, and they're ready to make an offer.
Well,
and if that's
and social media plays such a big role in what we do anymore. You know, Facebook, a few years ago, I didn't even know what Facebook was. And now, you know, so much of our marketing is done through the internet. And of course, you're an expert at that. You do all that in our office. You might talk a little bit about that, what that has to do with attracting buyers. And
Sure. Facebook is obviously something. When I was in college, people did Facebook because it was a hobby or a joke, and now it is nearly, you know, I don't know how many billion-dollar business, but it's huge. And the way that we can go in and target people that are after those type properties, if we've got a hunting property in eastern Arkansas, obviously we want to go after people that are looking for that type property, or a lake home on Lake Hamilton.
The thing that we'll kind of end this segment with, David, the thing we don't want potential buyers to be scared to come to an auction. There's nothing scary about it.
We're scared to ask questions. We're scared to, you know, break it down, because we're here to give them the information that we have.
We want them to be a prepared buyer that will show up on auction day and know they can possibly make the buy of their life.
Right. Go to wilsonauctioneers.com for more information, and also you can sign up for our email newsletter to get weekly updates on auctions across the state.